To your crib, it's your mom's house. She started acting tough, so I went all out. I call up Gotti with the pesos. Let him know how I'm ready for the bankroll. A lot of hitters in the field act like pussies. A lot of hitters in the field act like groupies.
My name's Tanyka Marie, and you're watching Spit Your Game TV. Boom.
Yeah, can't tell me I ain't popping though. And you know I flip this money rapido. Yeah, I ain't worried about your haters, cause in the hood they call me paper chasers.
Tanyka, how long have you been in music?
I've been doing music since, I believe, 2006. That's when I first recorded my first song. My first 3 songs, actually, very embarrassing.
Oh, what made you want to get into music?
Well, I remember, okay, so I was raised in 22 foster homes from 2 to 18, and I was 5 years old, and my foster mom had beat the fuck out of me, like, you know, and she kicked me out the house, and she was like, oh, you're not worthy of being inside of my house, like, get out. And I remember I went outside, and there was like a toy microphone on the floor, and you know the echo ones, you know what I mean? The ones that you be like, la, the echoes inside.
Karaoke ones?
Karaoke, is that what they're called? They're like, they have, it's like a neon color one, but that's besides the point. It was a toy microphone, and I stuck it in the fence, and that's when I first discovered that I can actually sing. I was 5 years old, and from that moment I would just basically like perform to the air, the birds, the sun, everything, and it felt amazing. And at that point I felt alive, because when I was 5 I felt, that's when abuse started for me as a little girl. So that's, music made me feel alive.
So, when you look at me, I want you to see a survivor, okay? I was raised in 22 foster homes from the ages 2 to 18 years old. I was abused, tortured, and all that stuff. You feel what I'm saying? People told me I wasn't going to be nothing. My teachers told me if I didn't become something, I was going to go to jail or end up dead. I went to jail 2 times, but okay. I only stayed for a month because I pleaded to sin, but you know how that goes and stuff like that.
You have a story where you felt more alive when you performed?
A story?
Yeah.
I feel alive every time I perform. It's just, it's an amazing feeling. It fills me up. It's like a high, like a drug high, like probably a high that somebody who does a very hard drug would feel. Like, you know, you don't feel anything after, and it just like that high kind of takes you to that level, you know. For me, anyways.
Oh. What song would you say you felt your highest when you performed it?
Every audience is different, so to me it's just like every time is a different experience. And to me, like, any song I do is just like, it's not no, though I feel like the more you advance in music, like the high gets greater and greater and greater, because your crowd like expands and your followers expand. And I just feel like you just get higher and higher. It's not just one, or like I just performed at Cloud 9, Hampton Beach in New Hampshire, and to me that was like amazing. Like I got in it was like my first real performance as a real artist. Like I've been an artist, but now it's like, because I got the clout and everything, now it's like boom, like yeah, I'm doing this. And I did it. I was dancing, twerking on this old man. I almost gave him a heart attack. You feel me? Oh, it's ready.
Oh. So what song did you perform?
I performed Pull Up Then. It's a song that's on my SoundCloud right now. I wrote that song because a lot of people pissed me off, you know, and I feel like a lot of people test me, and I try to be nice, and like I feel like they put me in this specific space, so I had to write that song Pull Up Then for all the people, the women and men that claimed they were gonna pull up, that never pulled up, or that they're not gonna pull up, you know. And I just put it into the song because I really just want to grab them by their neck. It's probably not good for the interview, but let me tell you something. I want to beat they behinds. That's what I want to do. So I put in a song so I don't do it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to take a sip of this now.
All right. Mm-hmm. So for those that don't know, tell us, what's pull up mean?
Pull up, like pull the fuck up. Like, what do you want to fucking do? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what? Stop popping all that shit and you're not standing behind it. Like, you know, like, I'm a very friendly person. I don't really want to talk too much. Like, there's no reason why any negative energy should even be around me. And it just aggravates me. And I feel like people act like they're so tough and they're really not. Like, people be like, oh, yeah. And then you beat them up, you know, or smack their grandma and stuff like that. And then, like, now they got restraining orders on. Now this 80-year-old woman got a restraining order on me because her fucking grandkid wouldn't shut the fuck up. Point blank. So that's what it means. Like, pull up then. Like, I'm tired of people running over me. Like, my life, that's all that consisted of. People running over me. And that ain't gonna happen no more. Not for me, and not for whoever's in my circle. That's a fact.
So you would say that you've changed because of that?
As far as people, like, bullying me and stuff growing up, yeah, hell yeah. Like, it brings a certain monster out of you, like, after you had enough. Like, it could be dangerous. For me, it was dangerous in the beginning when I actually reached that epiphany and understood that people can't hurt me no more. They're not gonna hurt me ever. Again, nobody, unless I allow them to.
So you say music has helped you cope with that?
Oh yeah, definitely. Even when I was locked up, like, I wrote songs and stuff, and like a lot of girls, like, I would try to tell them, like, I'm a music. I was networking all up in jail. Like, I didn't care. Like, yeah, Tanyka Marie. I would write it on the walls. Hold on, I got to burp. Excuse me. And don't cut the camera because that's real as fuck. I had to burp. That's what the fuck I do. Anyways. Oh, yeah, and I was writing music, and the girls were hating because I was networking all up in that jail. I was like, yo, today, and they were hating because one of the COs, when I was like, I was acting up, actually, and I was like, do you even know who I am? Like, playing with her. She's like, yeah, I've watched all your videos. I was like, oh, she wanted to do things to me. That CO, but I don't roll that way.
No. What kind of things?
Fresh things. I could see it in her eyes. One time she came in to check on me in my cell, and I was passing some crazy gas, but she was cute. I'm not gonna lie, she was very, very cute. And I'm like, you know what? If I'm in here long enough, maybe I'll fuck her. That's the thing. Inmates fuck COs. That's what they do. Oops, maybe I said too much. But the point is, she came into my cell to check on me, and I was passing a whole bunch of fucking gas. So when she opened the door, I was embarrassed. I was like, oh my gosh, it smells like fart in here. And she was like, I can smell it. She never came in my cell after that.
I think it was a smell.
Oh. So now, did you rap against people while you was in there?
No, but I used to sing in the shower, and they used to ask me to sing over and over and over again. At first, like, sometimes it got tiring, but it's like something I had to do. But I got a lot of people to follow me and stuff like that from jail. So I have like jailbird friends on my Facebook.
So you strip?
I do. I dance. I can't.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Because, see, I believe there's a difference between a stripper and a dancer and an entertainer. So when I say I dance, it's because I want to just bring a new respect towards dancers, because I believe that we should be called dancers, not strippers, because not everybody takes their clothes off. I make money at the club. I don't take my clothes off. I made money yesterday. All I had to do was sit there and talk to some dude named Howard, and all he did was feed me 20s. That's why I ate 50 times today. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to Howard. But yep, I dance at Center Stage. It's in Springfield, Mass, and I love it. But I really wish I could start making $200,000 a show every month, honestly.
So how do you plan to do that?
Me?
Yes.
Well, I have to focus, and I have to stop putting my all into things that don't matter. Like, so I'm not saying because dancing is how I get my money, but I feel like if I put more time into my craft, then it will give me the time to focus and actually do what I have to do with it, instead of like losing my focus and just dancing and worried about getting followers and all this other extra stuff, because it gets tiring, and then what's the point? I'm just gonna be like, what, a retired stripper? The fuck? No. So I have to focus more, and that's why I'm recording a song today, because I had to make the sacrifice not to go to work today, which is today's Saturday, right?
Oh, this is a big money day.
Yes. So, but I just feel like if I put my all into my dreams and my craft, that something great is going to come. My blessing is going to come, because, that's not where I need to be. Dancing is not going to be my life. It's a bait. It's like a stepping stone, point blank, for you to get that money. And I dance because, I used to be in the streets, and I needed to figure out something equivalent to the money I was receiving. I don't care about the police. They can still suck my dick. Where that bitch at? You got one? Put my whole fucking name on this bitch. Like, what? What you drinking? That Tanyka Marie, bitch. Get up on it. If you only knew, I just took a different chemical and just put my fucking name in it. On it.
That's a Rico.
So how do you balance life between dancing and making music?
Honestly, I was kind of losing my focus on music. So it's very hard because dancing is where I make my money so that I can continue to do what I have to do in life as far as like if I need to travel for shows or things of that nature because I'm not signed and I'm not planning on being signed. I don't play with that. I don't like people telling me what to do. That's a fact. So maybe we can do financial agreements, but it gets very hard because the rapping puts me in a situation because I talk about whatever I want to talk about, and if something upsets me, I'm going to talk about it. And a lot of people in Springfield who's trying to be on the rise as well with their music, they don't like how I come. They don't like my delivery. I feel like some of these men are intimidated by who I am, and they know I don't care, so it pisses them off. So dealing with that, me dancing in the club, sometimes I have to be very aware of who's coming in, all this stuff. Like, you know, I feel like I balance it pretty well because at the club, instead of me being like, I don't do back rooms, I do lap dances, $25 a song. And I love the DJs that play the half a song and then go to the next because I just made $50 in 3 minutes. You know what I mean? But with that being said, when I'm at work, I'm networking. When I go up to somebody, the first thing I say is, "Hi, my name's Tanyka Marie. I'm a music artist." That's what I say. So I feel like even though I haven't been putting in the footwork as far as like continuously recording music, I'm putting in the footwork to make my name known so that when I do put in the footwork, they're going to be like, "Oh my gosh, finally, there's your craft," and blah, blah, blah.
So you use that position to network as well as work.
I do. I use it to my, because I really don't like dancing, honestly. Like, I like the attention because I don't even strip. Honestly, I make money just being me. Like, I make money swinging on a pole, dancing. Like, I drink like 4 Grateful Deads a night, and that's it. I'm a zombie. And guess what? But I'm very aware. I know where my wallet's at, and I know how to make people have fun. And I can tell people's, like, insecurities and things like that. So when I see them, I just try to make them feel good. A lot of those people just want, communication. They just want to feel like somebody wants them or needs them or they want somebody to listen to them. And that's what I do. And I just basically, I be like, I'm like a, I don't want to say an uneducated therapist, but I would say like a therapist without a degree. You know what I mean? Point blank. Wait, do therapists have degrees?
I would think so.
Me too. A therapist need a degree with my ass because you know how many therapists done ran away from me? Scared. I don't know what they problem be. They didn't get trained. They need to get trained with the little hood boogers because guess what? Then they're going to be able to see what the fuck life really is. That's what I think.
So your baby father, he does music as well.
Yeah. Are you talking about Klapp?
Yes.
Yes. He does. Go ahead, ask me. Go ahead, do whatever. It's
So
not
you had a live when you was talking about your baby father and basically how he wasn't there for his kids.
So I did that live because so what happened is I was in the streets on my lonely, providing for my children when I lived out in Fall River. I just recently moved back to Springfield. I was born and raised here my whole life, you know. I just came back 3 months ago, but I was gone for 5 years in Fall River. Now, I accidentally assaulted an officer, they say, but he grabbed me from behind and I flipped out. You don't do that to people with PTSD. So I got assault and battery on an officer. Then I violated my cough because I was in the streets providing for my kids. So I had to sit in jail. And the state came in and removed my children. So the reason why I did that is because he was talking on a subject which had to do with a child that he was talking about a situation where he had no pull in, you know, and, you know, saying things like, "Oh, how could you this? How could you that?" And it's at the end of the day, like, I got more balls than you, first of all. Like, he don't want no smoke. I can call Klapp a bitch today and say I need something tomorrow and he gonna give it to me. It's point blank period. Dude's obsessed with me. But I'm still a better artist than him and he don't scare me. And he used to beat my ass. But I wish that he would swing on me now.
So you had fights in the past?
He's very abusive. He's not good. He just needs help. He really does. And I just feel like he tries to make me look like this certain type of person to other people. And when they come, am I saying it right? When they encounter, encounter me, or when they actually get to meet me or spend time with me, like, they're like, oh my gosh, you're not this person that people say. Like, of course, that dude's a demon. Point blank. And I mean, God bless him on his journey in life, if God still wants him alive. But, you know, I wouldn't care if he died tomorrow. Honestly. I wish I could do it, but I don't want to go to jail for life. He's probably going to see this. And I'll fight whoever in his family because I don't care. But his mom is amazing, and she's helping me right now. My daughter's about to, because my kids are with their dad right now, and I only have to move my last baby to Florida, whatever, with me, mom, and papa, which is Klapp's mom and stepdad. That's where she's going to live in Florida while I sacrifice for my children. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing that was really in my way as far as my music, I don't trust people with my children because I was raised in 22 foster homes from 2 to 18, and then I was abused from 5 to 12 years old. So I'm very paranoid when it comes to my kids. I never had a filter when it came to them. Like, I'll take a life for my kid and just say in court, like, I do it again, you know? So with that being said, that was getting in my way when it came to, like, excuse me, babysitting and stuff like that. Like, I didn't trust people to babysit, so I couldn't really do my music stuff. Now my house got raided. They came in thinking they was going to get mad bread and whatever, but, you know, I'm a little smarter than that. But then, you know, they came in disrupting my family. So right now, I'm in the middle of fixing that and make sure my children are where they need to be at before I go in with this music fully. Because, you know what I'm saying, I can't go in with this music if my kids are scattered or where they don't belong. Feel me? So I got to make sure that they're safe. And that used to get in my way. And now, you know, I only have one more step. My daughter, my baby girl, my last daughter, which is 5, is going to move with me on pop-up. And I'm going to go on tour. I'm gonna fuck it up for my kids. Because if I didn't have kids, I'd be dead. Point blank, period.